Well guys, here we are with the Roadrunner hay squeeze. Let me clean my lens off. I think I got a smudge on it. There we go, that looks a little better. This has got a 50 series Detroit in it. These 50 series Detroits are really good engines. I mean, this thing's never been touched since 1994. That tells you it's a pretty good motor. But it's pretty much a 60 series, it just has 2 less cylinders. They're a pretty good motor. Get our charger cooler lines off. Oh, got something, this hose here leaking on them or something, but it's okay. We'll fix all that. Head's going to be coming off of it, so all that's going to be coming off anyway there, but we'll go ahead and pull this off. Alright. Kind of proud to work on this one, you know. Always, I remember when I was a kid, man, we all, you know, everybody was still using old heisters back then, you know, to load their hay with. When they brought this one, into town, it was like, oh man, that thing's nice, you know, it was the talk of the town. Now they're everywhere, but this was the first nice one around here. Kind of a neat machine. I don't know if you guys, hey guys, we used to boom our hay on with hay booms in the old days, before they even had these hay squeezes. Before that, we did it by hand. Hell, I knocked my screwdriver off down there. Something loose with that intercooler. Something's loose. Look at that. Look at that. That damn intercooler's not even, it's sitting there bouncing around. Golly, you didn't pay attention to anything? What? Some people's kids. Yeah, we gotta fix that. That ain't right. That ain't right at all. Now I gotta go underneath and get my darn screwdriver out of there, but is there anything else that I can do up here? I gotta get a blower nozzle and blow some of this loose, fine stuff off there. Other than that, this motor is actually pretty clean. Drain the antifreeze out. We gotta get this upper radiator hose off. My flashlight, I'm not sure where it's at. What are you guys doing, huh? Duke says, I'm gonna get in the pickup. I know, we'll go home in a bit, sweetheart. So where is that screwdriver at that I just dropped? Oh, the belly of the beast. Alright. Okay, so we need to get... we gotta get the blow-by-tube hose off. That ain't tight. level sensor. Blower nozzle, blow this off real good. Use zip ties. It's actually a pretty simple motor here. Oh shoot, that's pretty brittle, I would say. Looks like I'm going to be draining the water a little faster than I thought I was. Here's partial antifreeze right now. Where is the drain on the radiator? I don't see it. Not sure where the drain is. I remember these things were just kind of a pain to... Alright guys, we're pulling the jake heads off this thing. Oh, the jake wire, darn it. Get over there. Out of the way. I gotta go get some rags. Oh. And lay right here, so I'm not laying it on this fender. Darn it. Ain't the best of shape anyway, but probably ought to not be doing that. The radiator hose sure is in the way. I need to get her flashlight and look at these rocker rollers and see if any of them are scuffed up. I'm sure they don't ever run the valves on these either. Okay. Whew. Let's look at our rocker rollers. The heater's getting a little bit too much. Whew. Dying over here. Got here. That roller's starting to flake. That one's junk. What's the cam look like? Cam looks really good underneath it. I haven't rolled it clear around yet. That one's flaking. That roller's flaking on that cam or rocker roller. Probably gonna get a camshaft and all new rocker rollers too. More than likely. Oh shoot. They changed sizes up on me. 7/16 12 point, and I don't think that set has 7/16 12 point on it. Well, I gotta go get some 7/16 12 points and get the rockers off. And then I'll be right down in there to the cam. Cam's got to come out of it anyway, overhead cam. Well, I guess finishing up our lunch. My two spoiled mutts here just love Frito-Lay chili cheese potato chips. I probably shouldn't do that, but they're garbage guts just like I am. Anyway, we're gonna commence to getting this 50 series Detroit apart, and I think last night I got as far as pulling the Jake heads. There's the Jake heads. What Jake model number is that? That's a model 750s, I think. Yeah, model 750 Jake heads. These 50 series, boy, they were good motors, really good engines. Very, you know, not very many problems. There weren't real big powerhouses or anything, but well, you sure didn't have too many problems with them. Oh, we got to get the rockers off. That'll be the next step. Start draining that coolant again. I was draining it last night, but before I left, and I thought, you know, I better not just let that drain. I think I got enough bucket to catch it all, but didn't want to come back and have 5 gallons of water on the floor in here, so I just shut it off. I'll commence to draining that stuff again, and we'll get after it. We'll get the we'll have to get this off, and then we'll have to get our cam out. It's been a while since I've done one of these, so I have to remember how to do all that. And I think my service manual, I believe, no, I got one downloaded on my phone. I remember I put a set of injectors in one last year, and another ranch down here's got a yellow and white one just like this one with the 50 series in it, and they lost 2 injectors at one time on that thing. It was kind of hard to believe. Usually you would kind of lose one. Speaking of injectors, my 6.0 coming to work this morning, it lost number 1 injector, and my wife's on her way down here so I can put an injector in that thing. So at least it was number 1. That's an easy one to do. So all right guys, I'll get all my tools rounded up and we'll get after it. All right, I got to take this thing off and make sure that it's recording. I thought it was recording when obviously it wasn't recording. I looked at that. Anyway, so here's where I'm at. I pulled my Jake heads off, pulled my rocker shafts out. Get you a 12mm, pull your rocker shaft hold downs out. On the end of those rocker shafts where these 2 studs stick up for the cam hold downs, there's a stud sticking up. There's a special 12mm deep socket that goes down there. I got to get off and go find it. And then I took my injector hold downs loose. I got to go get 1/4" drive set and take the injector wire harness loose, and then get the extension housing out of the way, and then let's see here, and we got to get the cam out. It's been years since I've done a cam on the 60 series, so of course I cannot find my special socket anywhere. So let's see if we can double nut it on this stud and pull it out that way. Damn it. I called Travis and said, "Do you got another one?" He says, "Yeah, I got one on the truck, but I'm in Altura." So, shit. He won't be back into town until tomorrow. And I told him, I said, "Well, I don't need it tomorrow." It's not doing it. Come on, baby. Still not wanting to do it, is it? I might be screwed here. Yeah, you dirty bastard. So tomorrow I'll meet Travis in town and go buy another one. On and off. Alright, well, let's try this again on the second one here. Lucky twice here. Oh, you dirty son of a gun. Just ain't doing it. Damn it. And get the nuts off of it now. But I got her. Jeez. What a piece of shit, huh? More than one way to skin a cat. Okay, I need to get up underneath that cam cap. And that's right, I gotta take that end cap loose. I ain't gonna be able to do that yet. Trying to remember what I had to do there. These should be numbered. If I remember right. I'll say it's been a while. The cam bearings look pretty good actually. I gotta pull this end cap off here too, at the end of the camshaft. And on this one here, I don't quite remember what a guy has to do to get this one here loose. I'm sure some of you guys are watching. It used to do quite a bit of work on these, but I would say it's probably been 4 or 5 years since I've really been into one of these, so it's don't quite remember. Sure that one comes loose from the inside. I remember now there's bolts that hold it to the inside of this cover. I remember now. So let's get our injectors loose. Just back them out part of the way and slide it forward and pop them off. Yeah, the last one had a cam off of was probably 5 years ago. It was that old guy that had a log truck there that was anal retentive about everything on it. sure looks a lot different than the rest. Well, I don't know, number 4 looks kind of cloudy too, kind of weird looking. Let's see if I can get this cap off the cam back here. Short socket, that's all there is to it. Might be able to get this one with the deep socket. You'll notice I use deep sockets on a lot of stuff, so it's just less trips to the toolbox usually. But sometimes you gotta have a short socket so you can get on stuff. And then we'll pop this, once we get the thrust plate off the back of the camshaft, there, then we can pull this end cap off and this here, and that can go over there. Okay, we're getting there. Then we're going to pull our fill tube off here and get our cam undone there so we can get our head off. Oh. Laid out. Boy, they're due. Look at the carbon on the end of that. Wow. Wow. She's got some hours on her. Identical. Bell holes are in the same spot, everything on them, so I'm really screwing that up. I remembered some of them, thought some of them were numbered, but maybe I'm wrong. Go back together. I've got a service manual on this thing, so we'll follow her and make sure it goes back together right. And you have a little tapered washer that goes on the end of the hold down bolt that goes in the recess here for the hold down like that. Lots of parts washing to do on this one too. Alright. Let's go get this off of here. Definitely going to need that socket to go back together to get those torqued properly. Must have. And do I got that one sticking in that end cap? We'll put this one back in this end cap just so we keep them located in the right caps in the right spot. Okay, short socket, get that end cap off. Zip tie out of the cylinder head. I have to pull this fill tube off. I'll just go ahead and do that right now. size is that? Millimeter. That's a lot better. A little more power to her. To me, them cordless impacts, you can go with too much power, because then they start wanting to break your damn hand and getting pinched in places when you smash your hand against the handle where you can't let go of it and things like that. And cordless ratchets, even with the air ratchets, you know. You didn't want those coming loose. Screen or something in there. Now, look in this hole here, see if I can refresh my memory, my short-term memory. And there's a big hold-down bolt, and there's the bolts right there. That's what I remember. And hold that in there, and it seems to be sitting in the right spot already. So we just got to undo that cam gear bolt right there. I remember it's pretty tight. I don't know if my cordless impact would get that loose or not. We might have to pin the flywheel and then take it loose. I don't remember. But we can get them two there loose. A couple, looks like 10 millimeter. And then we can get this end cap loose here. Okay, I just brought a short socket out here. They are tight. For a little bolt, they are really tight. I'm gonna have to get an end wrench on this one. Holy cow. Definitely got them tight enough. I don't remember if there was anything else holding this one back here or not. Yeah. Okay. Alright guys, let's see how tough this cordless gun is. I got a feeling it's not going to pull this cam gear bolt off. Get all this stuff laid over here for now. Got another little bench. I'm going to have to go over there and get it, pull it over here. All these guys are in a hurry. I'm only one guy. Got to quit working on this and go over there and start. A guy just showed up from the nursery with the parts for the 8420. The last set of parts for the damn thing. We got the shafts for the planet gears and the needles, so I'll show you what fun it is to put one of those together. It's a blast. Not. Alright. How tough are you? It's pretty damn tough. This fucking gun's amazing. Oh man, that thing is worth every penny. Every penny. Thread that in there for now. Trying to remember this. That should. Okay, I gotta get these two bolts out in here, the hold downs. I think those are. I remember if they're 10s or 12s. I think they're 10s, but I remember. As David said there, one of the viewers, can't remember shit. I guess, you know, if I worked on one particular thing, I could probably remember that. But I don't. It's 12mm. Okay. I thought it was 12mm. Well, that ain't right either. That's 12mm, isn't it? I don't know what the hell's going on here. 13mm. You know, this is the newer Snap-on light, and I still got my old one. My old one's the older model preceding it. And I don't like this one. I don't like it. It only has 2 levels instead of 3 levels for brightness, and then it's got that stupid strobe thing on there. But you got 2 settings, and on the bright setting it's almost too damn bright, and then on the low setting it's too damn low. And then it lasts only about half as long as the other one did on the battery. So I don't really know if I like it very much compared to my other one. Find something to whine about, don't I? I know somebody's going to say, why don't you just take that belt off and get it out of the way? That's probably what I'm going to end up doing here in a minute. More than 2. That's all that was there. I remember. Where's my magnet at? I don't know. out of there, and then we got her. Trying to do it without dropping them down in the timing cover though. I gotta go get my magnet, so once I get them to the spot where they're loose enough, I can get them out of there. Turn this heater off, wasting fuel. The door's open. Yeah, there's my magnet on the bumper of the service truck. Told my wife to go over to Ford and get the injector and the gasket for my service truck there, and just take them to the house. I'll make it home and just run like crap. Sometimes this works. You can just kind of unthread it with the magnet. That way you don't drop it down in there. There you go. A wonderful belt that I should just pull out of the way. And this one's not going to do it. I need an extension. So we'll get another fucking tool out. Soon I'll have the whole damn toolbox on the fender of this hay squeeze. I was hoping to be a little further along than I have been this morning, but I've had too many bullshitters in here this morning and ate up about 2 hours of my time. Wanting to yak my ear off. Tell me about the current events in the world. Oh, did you hear about such and such and what happened over here? And I said, no. I got home at 8 last night. Got home at 8 last night, ate some dinner, took a shower, went to bed. Actually made a video, edited a video, and then I went to bed and got up at 4 in the morning, here I am again. No, I haven't seen it. I don't know. Alright guys, now we can pull your cam out. I like these Detroits, I really do. Way better than the old head cam design. You know, in them Cummins, you gotta pull that outer cover and take that cam gear and pop it loose. What a piece of shit, you know. Okay, she's a little bit stubborn here. See if I can get in between a cam lobe, but don't want to get on a cam lobe. I got a feeling we're pulling this cam out anyway, but there we go. There's our camshaft. We're getting pulled and taking exhaust manifold, turbo off, and we'll be pulling the head off of it, so we're moving along pretty good. My dinger on my service truck has got a mind of its own. It just decides to go off every now and then. The door open. Let's see if we got, man, for as many miles and hours as this thing's got, and nobody ever adjusting a cam or valve lash on it. It's pretty impressive. But I'm not going to take new cam followers and stick against an old cam. It's just asking for troubles. Any kind of deviation that those other cam followers wore into that cam, it's just going to transfer right over to the new cam followers. Well, we got the turbo off. Man, those bolts there, I would have, if I would have filmed that, I would have had to Had to put a viewer discretion is advised on the warning on the beginning of the video. Good grief, they were tight. Rusted on there. Had to go get a 6-point box end to end wrench, 15 millimeter, and just put a cheater on it, and just, good lord, pull, 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 you know. Hi, babe, you know where the heater is? You know where the heater is too, Duke, huh, but yeah, gosh dang, yeah. Dogs, they know where that heater is. Okay, so I need to pull off a fitting off the side of the head over here, partner. Oh, Dookie boy, huh, bud? He sure is a good guy. Okay, what do we got here? Pull his heat shield off first, I guess. Of course, there's going to be a damn... Get the one off there with the impact, the other one ain't going to come off with the impact. They covered up some bolts that I need to get to, of course. Why would it be any other way? I'm tired, guys. I'm dragging ass. If I just had all that stuff here, what the hell did I do with it? 15 millimeter. And... trying to remember what I did with the rest of the stuff. What'd I do with the rest of it, partner? What'd I do with the rest of it? I'd just rather sit there and just pet the dogs, to be honest with you. Yeah, a hell of a lot funner. Oh, there's my impact wrench up there. That's what happens when you get so tired and run down, you get delirious, you don't know what the hell you're doing. But we gotta keep pushing on. Oh. Get this head off and we'll see which... Got kind of a similar circumstance, I'm pretty sure, as to what's going on over there with that 8.1 liter. All the parts will be in for it Tuesday. Okay, so we got a... Let's just leave it right here for right now. Get the manifold off. What are those, like 18, 19 millimeter? Instead of getting down, let's just step across. Where's my 18 millimeter at? Right here. Is that the size? Oh. Let's try 17 maybe. 17 seems to be the ticket. I don't want to pull that stack off. I'm gonna have to get a... Oh, let's see here. You know, I haven't taken a full weekend off in probably, I don't know, it's been probably 6-7 months. I think this might be the weekend that I do that. Man, I'm just tired. Just tired. I do that. I'll work until I just get run down to where I have to say enough is enough. Been pretty fortunate. Been pretty healthy. There's a lot of people around here right now. Bad flu bug going around right now. A lot of people are sick. Huh, Duke? So far we're alright. other two I'm probably gonna have to get with an end wrench or something, or a short socket. I wonder if I can get a short socket in there. Alright. Can't believe how easy these exhaust manifold bolts are coming off here. Did I miss some bolts? Because usually they just fall off. Okay. I don't like it when stuff comes off too damn easy, you know? No. Try to get it off without breaking that sensor right there. Alright. Alright, well, I'll take that little strap loose there. That's kind of some kind of support going to the front timing cover. And then, yeah, we're moving right along. We'll get the cylinder head craned off of there and see what the damage is. And we'll have another engine torn apart. See, look at this. This has been engine week. Well, last couple of weeks. One after another now, I'm telling you. So these two studs, one of them went, remember right? So that heat shielding was on there, and one went there and one went there. And then that heat shielding went like, how the hell did that go? Oh, yeah. Ding dong, you got her upside down. That one went there, and that one went there. That one went there. That one went there, and then that went like that. What the hell's that? That's the county supervisor's wife. Her car, and I don't. It's the county supervisor. I've known them guys for my whole life. I hate working on cars, and I just need to tell them I don't want to work on a damn car. For some reason I just can't say no sometimes, though. Okay, take this strap off, and we'll start getting head bolts out of her. Oh, yeah, ding dong. Ding dong, ding dong. So got the old socket on there. Right, no way. I just pull it off of there and get it out of my way. Damn it. Huh. There it is. that hook there and then get it off. Boy, they got it shoved on there about. Some bitch shoved on there about 3 inches. Can't get in there deep enough to get it off. Huh. I was noticing there, I was looking at my analytics thing the other night, and before I started doing this, I read a bunch of comments over the years of the YouTube thing and learned all about these. You know, when I first started watching YouTube videos, I didn't know what the hell a troll was. Well, I definitely do now. I got a couple guys that I kicked off my channel that are trolling me. You can tell every video they give me 2 thumbs. I mean, every single one, just 2 thumbs down right there and automatically. I mean, I'm sure there's some people that just take a quick shot at it too, but it's just kind of obvious. One of them guys, I was just curious. I looked him up, and because he was on the subscriber thing there, and he was all the channels that he'd subscribed to, they were just real big time left-wing environmentalist crap, and so I knew I had rubbed him wrong. And so it's just kind of funny though. If he thinks he's getting under my skin, he ain't bothering me a bit. If that's all you got to do with your time and run around there and find everybody that you don't like on YouTube and give them thumbs down, then partner, I'm sorry, man, you need to get yourself a life. I got better shit to do than worry about what everybody else thinks. That thing's broke. Look at that. Okay, something else we gotta fix when we go back together. While they're back together. Okay. Must be going clear through. It is. It's unbelievable. It's kind of, I mean, it's almost comical. It's not even, doesn't bother me a bit. I looked at my wife and said, can you believe some of these people got nothing else to do? But I'm gonna get on the internet today or YouTube and find out people that I don't like, and I'm gonna give them thumbs down, and I'm gonna give them shitty comments. I'll show them. That's kind of comical. Anyway, so let's start getting head bolts out. I don't know how tight these are, but I don't know if we can get them with our 1/2-inch cordless or not. We'll see. Might have to get the 3/4 gun out. Those look to be either they got an 8.8 or what are they? I bet those are standard size. I bet those are SAE, because I don't see a 10.9 or anything like that on there. I don't know. This was back then when they mixed everything together. I don't remember what size they are. Alright, well, a 1/2-inch cordless gun ain't doing it. I got my long 1/2-inch breaker bar. Oh man, that damn AC line's right the damn way. Oh, this is how I knocked the chip off my tooth. And it broke loose. Oh my gosh. Okay. There's that extension. Well, shit. We'll knock that out of there. Garbage. I guess I'll get my 3/4 impact, put my reducer on it, and run the air hose over here and zip them out. That's how I chip my front tooth off. Now, I've always learned since then to let it hit me in the leg or something when I'm pulling towards me, so I don't knock my teeth out. Oh, shit. Need to knock that out of there. Okay, is this cheap socket I bought, is it going to hold up to a 3/4 impact? I don't know about that either. It's an impact socket, but we'll see. If I can tear something else up, huh? Tearing stuff up left and right. The old extension, it didn't hold up to the test, did it? Alright. Dirty bastard zipped off of there. I like working from the other side better, there's more room. There's one right there and loose here. Cutter. Now, I'm messing around now. That's a damn good impact, you know what? Uh-oh, spoke too soon. Spoke too soon. Huh. Those two there are not wanting to come out. I'll go get my 3/4 inch breaker bar. Get them out of there and get them broke loose. Let that compressor go up to kick out, cut out. That son of a bitch there's about to blow off. Beat me to death. That one. See? I'll let it go to cut out again and hit that other one. There's another one. Damn. Huh. Yeah, I'm having a hell of a time here. Yeah, yeah. Let her build up. Something I kind of learned too. Spray a little penetrating oil in there. Oh, you son of a bitch. That one loose. Huh. Okay. I got a 1-inch gun too. It'll probably break that reducer though. We had the 3/4 guns break the reducers too. I'm pretty sure the 1-inch gun will just snap it right off. I don't have a 5/8 12 point in a holy shit, those things are tight. It just came alive all of a sudden. Put some penetrating oil in her again, and we'll hit her again. I've got some air tool oil there, bud. We'll get some of that. Oh man, these are coming out pretty hard. Go back to high pressure cutout and hit her again. Hopefully we can get this one loose. I know if this gun here won't get these loose, my old gun would have never got them loose. That thing was a turd. That IR gun was just an absolute turd. Holy shit. One bolt, man. One bolt hanging is up here. Hit her one more time. If it don't come loose this time, I'm gonna have to go get a 3/4 breaker bar and break it loose. All right, we got him. Son of a gun. Now they got these little recessed washers that go down in there. Oh, the old service truck, she's missing really bad. Number 1 injector. That's the other thing about that service truck. All the service trucks I've been looking for, you know, like I can't afford a Peterbilt. That's what I'd really like to have, but can't afford that shit. I found some F750s, you know, a lot of F750s and 650s that had C7 cats, and I don't like that C7 cat. My buddy works for a big crude oil, or not crude oil, fuel tanker outfit up here in Klamath. and they've got like 4 or 5 of those Kenworth T, I think they're 330s or whatever they are there. They don't start for shit in the cold weather. So that kind of drew me off right away. This one that I found in New Mexico's got a Cummins in it. So I was like, oh yeah, that's what I want. The other thing with the C7, it's a parent board engine, there's no liner, so you gotta send it out to the machine shop when it starts using oil. That looks like the middle. There she is. Okay. The harness is hanging up here. Okay. Must not be centered on or something. Let's go back down. That's a little better. There's something going on over here in this corner. What the hell's going on? Huh, I don't see anything. Must be the way I've got it rigged. Well, it's got to be the way I got it rigged. No. Well, what is going on here? Something bracketed to the back of the cylinder head, or what do we got going on here? Oh, I see. Wiring harness is right over the top of that fitting for the fuel. I guess. Can I get past it? There we go. We'll have to rig her up when we go back on a little bit better than that. Oh, that damn fitting is hooked on. Damn it. You know what the problem is, guys? It's worn out. There's no cross hatches in the cylinders anymore. They're just not there. It's just worn out. And this is gonna be. This is one here is gonna be the biggest problem. I can see this one here is scuffing. It's just worn out. This needs to be redone and go again for another long time. It's just slap worn out. There ain't no cross hatches left in them cylinders and them liners at all. Nothing. That's where all the blow by's coming from. Now I gotta clean the damn hood off where the oil dripped all over the damn hood on it. Well, she's gonna get a reman cylinder head. What I'll do is swing this thing over and set her in front of the squeeze for now. And now I need to get the oil dumped on the thing and load the crane up so we can just go home. I'll have to get the centers and the fittings and all that stuff out of that thing. Well, guys, oh, it's about 7:30 at night and I've had enough. Just whipped. I'm heading to the house. Well, what the story is with this one, it's just worn out. This piston here is starting to, I got the pan off. I forgot about these 50 series. They got a big set of balance shafts up underneath them that I'm gonna have to pull the whole mechanism and all that off. And it's a little bit labor intensive pulling all that crap off. But you can see the scuff marks here on the liner where this piston's starting to stick. And the cross hatches. I mean, there's no cross hatches on any cylinder. It's amazing it'll even run. Get under there and show you them counterbalance shafts. What the hell I did to my heel, but man, that son of a gun hurts. Oh, the dogs are getting restless. They're wanting to go home. But there's your pickup tube. There's your counterbalance shafts here. And they'll basically take these 12mm cap screws all the way off, all of them off, and just drop the whole thing down. And then you're just back to, you know, just an irregular old engine. Just undo your rod caps and knock them out, and then push your liners out, and away you go. But that's what's going on with this one. I'll definitely make a pretty good detailed video of putting it back together, checking our liner protrusion and all that stuff. And so I guess I'll see you guys on the next go around.